What is up, my MotoSaaders? Welcome to another video. And in this video, I'd like to discuss something with you all. And truthfully, I feel as though people don't really prioritize themselves to the extent that they should. Either that or they prioritize all of the wrong things. You know, I think that throughout my life I've gotten called selfish quite a bit, but the people calling me selfish prioritize themselves in all the wrong ways. And let me tell you. You know, the people calling me selfish call me selfish for, you know, spending a lot of time thinking about my goals and what I want to do with my life and how I'm going to get there and, you know, just wanting to advance my life. And those same people, truthfully, they think that they're not selfish because they make meaningful compromises to make marginal positive impacts on other people's life. And I hate to break it to you all, but you know, if you're somebody that sacrifices a large portion of your life to make somebody else's life a really small amount better, that you're not a good person. You're just an idiot. And you know, I'd like to come up with a category of a group of individuals, which is a group of individuals that are selfishly considerate. And truthfully, I think I myself am one of those individuals. You know, I find myself to be selfishly considerate. What I mean by selfishly considerate is that when I prioritize myself, it's not just so my own life can get better, but everybody benefits. You know, if I'm sitting here trying to think of ways to, you know, improve my life, improve my health, you know, if I eat healthy foods and I go out of my way to eat healthy foods, sure, I'm doing it because I want to be able to think properly and I want to be able to actually function at the highest level possible. But additionally, I don't want to be a burden on anybody else. You know, I don't want, you know, my parents to have to take care of me, my wife to have to take care of me, my kids to have to take care of me. You know, I'm selfish, but I'm selfishly considerate because I'm doing these things so that other people's lives stay better. And thus, you know, I'd like to promote you all to be more selfish, but to be more selfishly considerate. You know, do things for yourself that inadvertently also help other people. You know, focus on your career and focus on hanging out with good people so that you can then take care of other people. You know, being selfishly considerate, what it all comes down to is the same analogy as putting the oxygen mask on yourself so that you can then help other people. You know, like, so many people are trying to offer help when they themselves don't even help themselves, man. Like, help yourself first, bro. Help yourself and then try to help other people. Don't try to help other people as a means to distract yourself from the fact that you haven't even helped yourself. You know, if you didn't compulsively check your zippers at least 80 times while riding, did you even go for a ride? Check it out, guys. Casey's has some new pizza. Make sure you check out the pizza at Casey's. I hear it's really high quality organic ingredients. Might be anyone, a lone fool out in the sun. Your heartbeat of solid gold. I love you, you'll never know. When the daylight comes, you feel so cold. You know, I'm too afraid of my heart to let you go. Waiting for the fire to light, feeling like we could do right. Be the one that makes tonight. Freedom is a lonely rule. We're under control. Dude, so far, my favorite part about the Royal Enfield has been the sound. God dang it.